Hey guys, Seth Lee here, back with another Apex Legends video. I hope you're all having a fantastic day. Now in today's video, I wanted to go over some news we've gotten over the past few days. So let's just go ahead and hop right into it. If my voice sounds a little bit weird, I am still sick, so I apologize about that. But I wanted to go over this Reddit post that came out 4 days ago, and it got 2.5 thousand upvotes, and it showcases a very weird bug in no-fill battle royale for Apex Legends. So obviously this guy is playing with no teammates by choice. He is using the no-fill option, and as you guys can see, he's healing, and then just randomly he gets a teammate added to his squad and they just spawn in right behind him. It's a really weird thing that I have never seen happen before in no-fill. And in the replies to this Reddit post, somebody said he just teleported into the game. Did you ask him how he got there? I'm curious how this happened on his side. And the original poster of the Reddit post said, yup, just appeared out of nowhere. We ended fighting a squad a couple minutes later. I tried talking to him but only got static coming back. I'm also curious about what happened on his end. So that is pretty weird. We won't find out how this actually happened or what it looked like when you just randomly join a squad halfway through the game. It is pretty weird, but I wanted to point this out since I haven't really ever seen any problems with the no-fill mode, and I thought it was really interesting to see this. So if this has happened to you guys, make sure to let me know down in the comment section below. But next, I wanted to go over a Twitter post from a former Respawn developer, Alex Grainer. So they made a quote tweet of their original tweet from 2020 talking about their dev badges in Apex. And well, Alex Grainer quote tweeted this and said, booted up Apex Legends for the first time since leaving Respawn, and I realized I lost my dev badge and dev holo spray. Pain. Now what will I do when I kill someone? Teabag without throwing a dev badge? Barbaric. BRB going to call my mom to make sure I'm still a special boy, which I thought was really funny, but honestly kind of sad that even though he is no longer a dev at Respawn, they did remove his dev badge and dev holo spray. I feel like once you become a dev, you should have those permanently because you were originally part of the team. Well, Alex Grainer went on to explain more about this, and they said all accounts with the dev badge also got granted free stuff each season. So when someone leaves, I guess they remove all dev rewards for that account, including the dev badge. Understandable, but still sad. I liked throwing my holo spray dev badge around and teabagging with folks. And I honestly agree, it is understandable that they would remove the dev features of the account because obviously he was getting free Apex coins and stuff like that because he was a dev, but it makes sense that they would have to remove everything once he was no longer a dev. It's just a bit weird. Next, I wanted to go over some really cool news from Alpha Intel. It looks like It's Timmy is now returning to competitive Apex Legends and is looking for a team. According to Timmy, he said, I am finally at a good place in my life. I'm ready to take on competing once again and give it everything I've got. So that is really exciting. I'm excited to see what he has in store for his future in the Apex Legends scene, and we'll just have to wait and see where he goes with that. Next, I wanted to go over this tweet from the lead animator at Respawn that's working on Apex Legends, Moipara. He actually tweeted out something about Easter eggs. He said, adding Easter eggs into games is actually a lot more work than you may think, and sometimes because of their rarity, they may never get found. So why do we add them in the first place? And he linked a clip where they were talking about Easter eggs, but specifically they were talking about the new animations in Season 16 for Wraith's Heirloom. As you guys know, there were new animations added in Season 16, anticipating the new edition of Wraith's Heirloom Recolor. And with these new animations, there was one that was actually very rare. So I'll show on screen right now the clip that was played.
That may or may never even get seen. Such was the case with the Woodwalker draw, which has a rarity of 1 in 1,000 chances of happening. But when I came across this reaction online, I immediately shared with the team because it made all of our efforts so worth it.
So I really do like that rare animation. I was super excited when it was first found in the game in Season 16, but it is really cool to hear that it is 1 in 1,000 to get that animation. Now, I'm not too sure if this actually makes it the rarest animation in the game. Obviously, there was the original Wraith OK sign that was super rare in the game. You would have her hand pull up an OK sign, but I'm pretty sure that was actually removed from the game a long time ago, so I think this might now be the rarest animation in the game. And either way, if it's not the rarest animation, it is a very, very cool rare animation. Next, I want to go over a tweet from Alpha Intel. They said, if you're looking to take a break from Apex, Titanfall 2 is now 85% off on Steam in the spring sale, so make sure to check that out. I just want to let you guys know about that. If you guys want to go ahead and get Titanfall 2, it is 85% off on Steam. Next, I wanted to go over an update that was made to the dev tracker recently. So they moved the item that said UI is not accurate for Team Deathmatch from fixes coming reporting in a future patch to recently resolved issues, which makes sense since this was actually fixed when the mixtape playlist came out. They have just updated the dev tracker to represent that. Next, I wanted to go over two other things that were listed on the dev tracker for a long time but have now been archived. First off, they archived the bug where players were reporting that RP rewards were being lost or improperly granted after a match. Well, that actually kind of makes sense since I think they actually fixed that, so they archived it. But usually they move it to recently resolved issues, so that's a bit weird that they archived it, but I'm pretty sure they actually fixed those bugs with the RP rewards where people were getting either 0 or negative RP. That was way too much than what they actually deserved, so I'm not that surprised that they actually archived this. But the next one I'm very surprised at is they actually archived the bug that says reports of players not receiving coins after purchase, and that was listed on the dev tracker for like 8 months now, since there was a major problem with players not receiving their Apex coins after they purchased them. And even recently, in recent times, it has actually been continually ramping up. People on Steam have continued to not get their Apex coins when they buy them, and it's actually become more of a big problem. So it's weird to see that they've actually archived this on the dev tracker so it no longer shows up. I really hope they are working on a fix for this, and maybe they were just updating the dev tracker and maybe they'll add it back saying coming in a future patch in the near future. But as of right now, that bug is no longer listed on the dev tracker, which is really weird since that is definitely still a problem in the community. But that's all the news I have for you guys in this video. If you guys did enjoy, make sure to hit that like button. It really does help me out a ton. And if you haven't already, make sure to hit that subscribe button, turn on the notification bell. It is the best way to support me and it's completely free. But it's been your boy Seth Lee, and I'm out.